It's time to find out, does it still suck? All right, today on Does It Still Suck? Or Does Blank Still Suck? I guess for the sake of audio and typing it, we'll call it Does It Still Suck?
For the listeners.
That's right. Today we wanted to talk about something that sucks, and we recently got to experience the answer, and we'll tell you this. But something we struggle with. James and I both like seasonal treats and new flavors. Am I safe to say that?
My biggest thing about the holidays, besides just kind of like that feeling that's around them, are the limited edition items that come with them. Shout out to my Diet Cranberry Ginger Ale.
That's right.
Holiday season.
I'm also going to go for those. One day I'm going to get them to back me on this. But the Peppermint Crunch Junior Mints.
Ooh, that's worth an applause right there.
I need to figure that. I'm going to start writing them letters, I think.
Just bombard them.
And just be like, hey, what's up? I love your product, and you should just, send us them all the time. They should always be an option. But that said, we live in an area of the country where I think we are a test market for reality shows, but not for delicious items.
I think you're right.
And every time I travel, I'm always like, oh, cool. We'll see this in 6 months, and usually that's the case. So this week on Does It Still Suck? Finding new flavors and weird alternate flavors of things. We have struggled so hard to find Diet Cranberry Ginger Ale. You can get full sugar versions, no problem.
But no one wants any of those. I'm trying to cut down.
That's right. Meanwhile, we have stacks of Coke Zero Sugar, caffeine-free, and Coke, all these caffeine-free options that I swear, they're the same packages that have been in my Kroger for the last 18 years.
They haven't moved. The expiration date's not changed.
I'd love to see the numbers, is where I'm at with this. And does it still suck? The answer's a hard yes.
Oh,
because
yes.
we
still didn't find it. We had to settle.
Yeah, exactly. We have been looking. So Coca Cola this week just announced, or at least announced in our market, a new soda line that they're doing, and it's orange vanilla Coke. I don't know how you all feel about that, but I am a huge fan of Coke's German product, Mezzo Mix. If you live in the Cincinnati area, you can actually really easily acquire Mezzo Mix at Jungle Gyms at either location. It's in a little orange can, and what Mezzo Mix is, it's Coca Cola mixed with like orange puree, for lack of a better description of the flavor. Like, it doesn't taste like orange soda. It's not like fake orange. It's very real orange flavored.
It's like, I don't want to say crisp because that's like used to describe everything, but like imagine like that taste of a Coke, like it's fresh. I should say fresh is the word.
I think it's one of those things where it's like whenever you get European or non-US versions of products. I joked with you when I was just in Canada that I was like, yeah, all of the drinks and stuff tasted better, and in a very subtle way, but it was just enough to notice it, right? And so Mezzo Mix has been a long favorite of mine, and I would love the option of a zero sugar thing, but it's hard to get. I don't think, the thing is, Europe and just non-U.S. countries, what's the word, focus on sodas a different way than we do, right? So there's not like a whole diet soda beverage market out there.
Oh, yeah, no.
But this, to me, when I heard that there was a Coke Zero Sugar Orange Vanilla, which sounds like a law firm, a citrus law firm.
Only in Florida.
Yeah, right, exactly. When they announced that, I was pretty excited, so I now know that it's going to take me forever. Now, however, moments before we taped this segment, I did find a regular Coke Orange Vanilla. So maybe not all is lost.
I still am. We went to a Kroger's only to see a cardboard cutout of the product we were looking for. We were bamboozled at multiple stores. I checked the Remke's. We checked the Kroger.
Yep.
We stop? We stopped at Walmart.
Yep.
Walmart's where you get the craziest things.
The only one we ever tried was a Meijer, and Meijer could be Meijer's usually like the dark horse, right?
They're outside of space and time. We do not step foot in that store unless our grandma asked us to.
That's right. I'm in my full scuba suit with like a timeline out to the parking lot just so I don't get lost.
But it only seems to be certain companies. I mean, when Baja Blast came out, I was able to get that immediately day one. But I mean, what's up? Coke has delicious flavors. What's happening? Why, I don't...
I've seen a lot of love online because of this one and I don't remember trying this way back when because we were never soda people, and I'm still trying not to be soda people, but they have black cherry vanilla was apparently a flavor that existed at some point, but people are upset it's gone and ask for it all the time. I've never had it, so I'm curious about that now too. But the point is, I would say from the quick review of the orange vanilla loaded sugar one is that first off, you can totally taste sugar. It's really weird.
It's loaded.
So a little background, James and I have been really good about this for the last few months, but my fiance and I cut sugar out in November and have not really looked back, which is wonderful. But having this little sip. It's like, it's weird how you taste it. And I don't mean it tastes bad. It tastes amazing. It tastes like childhood, right? My short review is just that it's a little too vanilla-y and not enough orangey. But it tastes like a creamsicle, and I kind of thought it would be gross because I was like, would Coke work with this? But then Coke already kind of has like kind of a caramelly, vanilla-y.
Yes.
It's like it's in that
Desserty.
flavor range, right? And so it's interesting that those flavors actually work really well together.
Oh, absolutely.
But I would like to have more orange, less vanilla. Honestly, at this point, Coke, just release Mezzo Mix. Just, you don't even, you keep the bottles the same. Just call it Coke Mezzo Mix. Some people will drink it. Whatever you want to call it, bring it here. And bring a zero sugar version. For me, personally.
But none of that terrible freestyle stuff. Those drinks all get mixed up. They don't taste good. They don't taste like themselves. Hashtag stop freestyles.
You want me to entrust the cleanliness of a device like that has multiple flavors and trust that your product won't get ruined by lackadaisical, like, cleaning habits in a fast food joint. You're out of your mind.
Out of your mind.
It's crazy. And I'm like, AMC Theaters isn't treating that stuff because little Jimmy behind the counter is too busy covered in fake butter goo, and he's not cleaning the lines. My Coke Lime now tastes like 8 other flavors. I just wanted
lime.
I just wanted some Mellow Yellow Zero with the little fruit punch flavor, whatever the hell they have.
I didn't even know Mellow Yellow Zero was real until yesterday. I'd never seen it.
The Mellow Yellow Zero, I would argue, is better than Diet Mountain Dew.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah,
so
that'll be next week. Does that still suck? But
I think that leaves us in a peculiar place on Earth. Does this still suck?
Well, the thing is, it's still hard to find this stuff, right? Like, and that even when you go, I feel like in the age of everything moving in the speed of light, and I can have anything delivered to me from Amazon right now. Like, I think what's annoying to me about it is I could have gotten on Amazon a week or two ago whenever we first saw the ad and had it shipped to my house. Probably at a greater expense to me.
Yes.
But I could have had it there immediately, right? And to me, that doesn't really make sense. So it's like, why isn't it at... If you're going to launch a product, you'd think that they would just go, all right, this goes everywhere. I can understand a test market. But then once that happens, doesn't it just go... I don't know. And especially because they're going to advertise it online in advance. And so then it's
store.
like, you're not building anticipation being like, Coke Orange Vanilla Zero's coming to your town. Like you did until you made it impossible to look for. And now it's going to absolutely be an afterthought.
Yeah.
But here I am screaming about it.
Does the process still suck? I would have to give an unequivocal yes.
Yeah.
Does the product suck?
No.
That's a hard no. This is a delicious beverage. It's really tasty.
I hate to admit how much I like it.
It's increased my will to live at least till next week's episode.
Yeah, plus 10, dude. You know?
At least another 10 episodes.
I'm into that. So, cool. That's it. Next segment.